So, you want to play Brimstone. When you first look at this kit, it seems really simple, and you'd be absolutely right. It is very simple and very easy to get value with in like all levels of play, I guess. But there is some hidden tech that can help you become a sweat lord like me and simply outplay your dog-ass teammates in bronze. At Krullebulle, quick shout out. Now, just because I said you can outplay bitches, you can't just throw your games and go for clips. You're still a support, so you should play like one, place your smokes and your stim like on the team so you can go kill, and play post plant, which is a strength compared to Omen, and compared to Astra, which Astra requires a lot of teamwork, so she's dog shit in solo queue, I would say. Now, the real sweaty tech begins. So basically, with all agents with projectiles like Viper mollies or any molly at all, actually, you can make makeshift lineups from anywhere on the map if you just know like the data from the lineups. You can try this in custom games and figure it out for yourself, but I've done it with a lot of agents, like basically all but Sova, because it's really like hard, because he has 4 different power modes and double bounce and all that shit, and I don't have the patience to do that, yes. But how you do it is the sky pixel right there. It might not be visible for you in game because you have high graphics on, you need to lower your graphics to see it. But basically you draw a line from that white dot under the timer to your crosshair, where your crosshair is 0% and the white dot is 100%. And then you can find different percentages and how far they go. For example, 44 is about 50%, so you see I will line it up about 50%, it will land about there, a little further back maybe. Yeah, but you see 45 meters would be like here, you see it's 45 meters. So that's the first thing I can put on the screen, all the other data I have for Brimstone. But now to my favorite part about Brimstone. This is like the most fun you can have on Brimstone, because it's actually very simple, but hidden tech is very cool. But I have not seen many people in the community talk about this, but the speed boost from the stim beacon, it can be used to fucking parkour, like from here to this box. It's just one example that you can find a lot other. I can make video about a lot of other spots. But if you pair this with a smoke, this works for the whole team, the speed boost. So your whole team can just jump on this box and just jump out. Surprise, we came from the box. Like, that's kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, but like, really utilize the speed boost, because you can get some distance that you otherwise wouldn't be able to, like this with a shorty on like a save round. When the berries drop, you just go here, then you can like smoke, sneak in the smoke, drop your stim beacon with the shorty, just jump out and kill them. Very simple, just be creative and you will find success playing Brimstone. That's the thing, like Omen, there's a lot of outplay with his teleports and shit, and that's fine too if you like Omen. But Brimstone is kind of more of a rare sight to see some sick outplays on, and I think that's kind of cool. So if you want to be a shad off meta enjoyer, you can play Brimstone. Just play for post plant with his ult and mollies. In like 80% of all rounds you can go for weird shit, like sometimes like 98%, like 2% of the time go for weird shit because it's kind of cool. More on defense than offense though, because it's easier, you have more time to set up and shit. And remember to communicate with your team so they know what the fuck you're doing, because it's kind of sketch if you just do random shit and they get mad, like solo queue teammates usually do. Yeah, I will show some clips of some other jumps and lineups now, and yep, here's a cool little trick you can do right there. Then you run down, place a smoke there, steam beacon. This is small lead. You can push up with your team and you can just like take aggressive control, I mean. Here's a lineup for default. This thing a little bit out. Shoot. It's default. And here. So this weird plant sometimes people do. You can come with too. So first this for dice plant. As you can see. For generator, it's this dark thing there. The tip of it should be on the tip of the mouse icon, like this, and it's the default. Default B, you bounce it off this wall, it lands default. And you can do from over here, tip of this tree, that's default. Pretty easy. Here's a really cool lineup. You line this up like this maybe, you go like this, you can go forward, like you can't be against the wall, but like in the middle of here, you can go shoot, yeah, and it should, you can, yeah, cover the top as well. And this as well. And also a cool thing, it goes through walls, so you can shoot it like there. We can clear this. Maybe you can find like a lineup, like bounce it off the bow, it lands there. And then you can clear this. You do this at the same time, because you can't stand on the box when it's here. You have to like move out like this. They might just fall off because they're panicking. But also you can combine it with the steam beacon, like park around to this. I fucked up because I'm bad at the game, but like park over here. Just jump around like no tomorrow. You should move with speed because Brimstone. Yeah. Here's a really cool lineup because sometimes, you know, they will boost onto this box with a body boost. You can aim on this whiter part of the cloud, shoot. It'll bounce on the wall and land on this box. And I guess you can like change it, so this white part you aim to like a little bit to the right, like this part of the cloud. You can have it land like on catwalk, so they can push also. They have to drop and then you can swing with like operator from here. Your jet or chamber main, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Now on to bind. This is the default post plant. On the truck, you go like this. This takes a while, so you have to like predict them. You can find better lineups yourself. I'm not gonna give that to you. Now for B, there's not really much you can do, like hide like this maybe. You can bounce it, that doesn't really cover though. But these like off the wall, these are nice. And you can like change the height to like change where it lands. And like if you stand here, aim on this corner, I guess you can get default like here. But then if you aim lower on the blue, you can get it there. Yeah, that's kind of it, I guess. But from over here, and here's the default one from the teleporter. You know, this green bar under the molly, you line it up with this cloud that goes like this. See? Line it up like this. Shoot. it should land default. And this one is also really long travel times, you kind of have to predict it as well. Otherwise you just press X like this and then they can't defuse. A very hard A, gentlemen. Yeah, so first off on Haven, this is a really simple like post plant, or I guess you can use it right as the round starts, but aim on this tip here, fire. I can land exactly here in the opening. This is really slow also, so you have to react with it. You can play with it when your team is alive. Here is one to clear this corner. Aim on this light bulb, shoot, bounce off this wall, and come, land, and burn them up in this corner. If you plant way to the right on this, like a lot of people do it, you aim on this corner, shoot. And if you want it more left, you can aim just a little bit more left, with the land more left. This is like good for the post plant, I guess. You can land it wherever you want on this length. Now just done on this thing. This is for default C. If your team plants really deep, you line the side up with the side of the steam brick and HUD like that. It takes default. Now for default, you go into this. You line up this fucking flag. This go to the side. Shoot. And it lands inside the box. Very good. That's all for me. Don't ink your games. Play your role. You're a support. Play smokes. Just go have fun with Brimstone and stay hydrated.